Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the top stories of the day as covered on Mega News. Greece is saying its final goodbye to beloved singer Marinella, who passed away on Saturday at the age of 87. Her body will lie in state until 1 p.m. today at the Holy Church of St. Eleftherios in central Athens, where the public will be able to pay their respects. The funeral service will follow at 2 p.m. at the Metropolitan Cathedral of Athens. During the service, Greek singers Yorgos Dallaras and Haris Alexiou were chosen to deliver a speech given their close relationship with Marinella. Her burial will take place later in a private ceremony attended by close family members. In a statement, her family invited the public to honor her memory and requested that donations be made to a charity supporting children with neoplastic disease instead of sending wreaths. A 59-year-old woman has been found dead in her apartment in Thessaloniki with signs of foul play. Authorities entered her residence after a friend alerted police, reporting she had been unable to contact the woman. Officers found the victim unresponsive inside the apartment. Initial findings have raised concerns as the woman was found partially unclothed with a belt tied around her neck. Investigators are examining how the belt was positioned to determine the cause of death. Police say there are no signs of forced entry, although the apartment was reportedly in a state of disorder. A neighbor told authorities she had seen the woman alive one day earlier and noted that she had recently moved into the residence. The apartment has been sealed off as officers collect evidence. Authorities are continuing to examine all possible scenarios to determine whether the death is linked to criminal activity. 2 workers have died after an electrocution accident in the Peloponnese region of southern Greece. The incident occurred in Astros Kinourias, where the 2 men, aged 50 and 30, were carrying out work at a tire service facility. The incident occurred during routine work to load used tires. According to initial reports, the crane truck they were operating came into contact with overhead power lines while they were inside the vehicle. The contact triggered a strong electric current, electrocuting both men before they could exit the cabin. Emergency services arrived at the scene and transported the victims to a nearby hospital. Doctors later confirmed that both men had died from their injuries. Authorities are now investigating the circumstances of the accident, including how the crane came into contact with the power lines during the operation. Smart cameras along Attica's roads have officially begun issuing traffic tickets, marking the rollout of the newly introduced AI-based enforcement system. Since mid-March, at least 130 fines have already been issued and delivered electronically through gov.gr and the gov.gr wallet app. The pilot program is operating at 8 high-risk locations in Attica, with additional mobile cameras installed on 10 public buses to monitor bus lane violations. The system uses artificial intelligence to detect offences, including running red lights, speeding, illegal use of bus lanes, not wearing a helmet or seatbelt, and using a mobile phone while driving. Cameras also record vehicle details such as make, model, and color, along with time and location data. Fines are issued automatically without manual intervention. Authorities can also use the system to check whether vehicles are insured, have passed inspections, or have paid road taxes. Plans are in place to expand the network, with around 1,000 additional cameras expected across Attica, Thessaloniki, and Crete during 2026. Storm Herminio is expected to hit Greece with heavy rain, thunderstorms, and strong winds, raising concerns over flooding and travel disruptions. The storm will begin in western Greece and the Ionian Islands before moving east. Meteorologists say Wednesday will be the most critical day, with intense and prolonged weather affecting both mainland and island regions. In Attica, rainfall is forecast between 30 and 90 millimeters, with the heaviest downpours expected from midday through the evening. Short bursts of heavy rain could reach 20 to 40 milliliters per hour, increasing the risk of flash floods and pressure on drainage systems. Severe conditions are expected to extend across the Peloponnese, central Greece, Evia, Thessaly, the Cyclades, and the eastern Aegean. Snowfall is also forecast in mountainous areas of northern Greece. Winds will strengthen, reaching up to 8 to 9 Buford and locally 10 Buford in the Dodecanese, with potential disruption to sea travel. Unstable weather is expected to continue into Thursday before gradually easing on Friday. These were the top stories of the day as covered on Mega News. Thank you for watching.